Engin Terzi has pulled up a thrilling card, and the concluding night of King of the Table 14 was one of the most electrifying in the history of arm wrestling super matches. Here are the winners of this amazing extravaganza.
Zurab Tavbaridze vs Georgi Tautiev. First Artem Tainov, then Petro Marharint, and now Georgi Tautiev. Zurab has made a hat-trick of losing back-to-back super matches. Tautiev was absolutely dominant from up top, and other than a weak hook here and there, Tavbaridze was a no-show. 3-0 for Georgi Tautiev.
Lachlan Adair vs Petro Marharint.
Despite forcing a seasoned hook puller like Petro to use a top roll and showing some resistance with a weak king's move, Lachlan Adair couldn't avoid fouls and lost a well-fought battle. It's 3-0 for Petro Marharint.
Georgi Dzeranov vs Kamil Jablonski.
Golden Dragon has devoured another victim with his left. Dzeranov put up a good fight and almost won the first round, but got buried under the world-class press of Kamil. 3-0 Kamil Jablonski in this one.
Matt Mask vs Nugo Chikadze. Size doesn't matter after all. Matt needs to think again about his 105 kg category dominance, as Nugo gave him a reality check with a 3-1 amazing victory. Your winner, Nugo Chikadze. Georgi Tsvetkov vs Davit Dadikyan. An arm wrestler's worst nightmare came true for Georgi Tsvetkov. Too much table time took a toll, and Davit Dadikyan tore Georgi's bicep with a powerful top roll. Davit Dadikyan wins the match 3-0 without even a fight. Sarhii Kalinichenko vs Ivan Matyushenko. Sarhii Kalinichenko now knows for a fact how a world-class hook feels like. Though Sarhii gave a tough fight to the Hook Emperor by pinning him once in a hook, his endurance failed him and he lost a well-fought battle. Ivan Matyushenko wins 3-1. Jocelyne Brisson vs Egle Vaitkute. There is a difference between being powerful and naive and being strong and experienced. Jocelyne Brisson's winning spree was stopped by the legend Egle Vaitkute, and she wins a dominant 3-0 in this one. Linn vs Davit Samushia. The White Orc has proven to be the kryptonite for Davit Samushia. History repeated itself and the winning streak of Samushia ended in Istanbul. Linn wins one more time against Davit in a controversial bout. 3-1 Linn. Ibragim vs Gennady Kvikvinia. Gennady tried hook against Sagov. He tried to top roll and later tried to even press Ibragim, but nothing worked. The Georgian general was defeated by the Russian juggernaut in a dominant fashion. The interim title remains with Sagov, and he is surely going to hold on to it for quite some time. Ibragim Sagov wins an easy 4-0. Daniel Prokopchuk vs Artur Makarov. Daniel Prokopchuk has lost both his titles, the left hand to Oleg Zokh and right hand to Mindagos. Now he lost his chance to become the lightweight world champion as well, against an impressive Makarov. Artur wins 4-1 in this world title super match. Todd Hutchings vs Rustam Babayev. King of the Table has become an event full of injuries. Rustam's shoulder failed him again in the third round after winning the first two, and Todd beats him the same way Linn did. Rustam goes to the hospital with a dislocated shoulder, and Uncle Todd defends his 95 kg world title successfully. Todd Hutchings 4-2. Michael Todd vs Vitaly Laletin.
Michael Todd predicted he's going to stop Vitali in the center, and he actually did. It was Vitali's untrained flop wrist press against Michael's fully stretched king's move, and the monster's divine intervention failed him again. Vitali pressed Michael both mentally and on the table to secure his dream match against the king Levan Saginashvili. Vitali Laletin 3-0 is your winner in this banger of a super match.
If you like my content and love arm wrestling, then like, share and subscribe. Keep healthy, keep hustling. This is Nitin Vats signing off.